Look at me, Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah. Look at me.
What up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so today is the day. A long wait, but it is finally time and we are back, baby. Today, we are going drifting in the 300ZX. This is my first time driving the 300ZX in almost 6 years from my last Teal 300ZX. For those that have been around that long, you know that it has been a long journey. But the moment y'all have been waiting for, we're finally doing it. We're finally taking the 300ZX out for the first time, and we're about to be sliding this thing. Today is also my grandfather's birthday. Usually on this day, I'd be heading to the cemetery and kind of just going up there to visit him and chilling. But you know, today is definitely a special day for me, and today is like the perfect day to do it. I'm juiced for today. Today is like the content that I'm really excited to be doing. This is what I've been wanting to do. This is what y'all have been wanting to see, so let's get it, man. My boy Jamar on his way here. We're taking the 2-car trailer. Dude, it's been probably almost 7 years since me and Jamar actually even drove together, so that's crazy. A lot of the OGs know, like, me and Jamar were like the tag team. Before he started running Boost, we had Dark Aura together. So this is gonna be nostalgic as hell for my OG followers, man. This is extremely nostalgic. This is throwback. It couldn't get no better than this, man. So we got all the drift spares right here. I'm mounting new tires on these, new tires on this. I don't know how this car is gonna perform. So this is my first time taking it out. This is my first time even gonna be driving this thing. I have no clue on what this car is gonna feel like, but hopefully everything goes smooth and it does what I want it to do. I already told you guys in the last video that the suspension was a little too stiff for this chassis due to the SR being in there now. So I'm definitely gonna have to figure out a custom valve coilover setup. But overall, I just want this thing to stay together and drive. I'm just here to test this thing out for the first time and get y'all the content y'all been wanting, man. Finally. Let's start moving this stuff out and grabbing all our tools. Finally. Just got this thing loaded up. We're about to go grab Jamar car, grab fuel, and then we are off for the day. Excited. Just pulling up to Mars. About to add some oil to this thing, and then we're about to load her up on the trailer.
Can't even get the oil filter off.
Where's it at?
Yeah, right there. See, you twist that off.
This nigga weak, need my gains. Here, hold the camera.
I don't work on stuff anymore. My back be hurting. They got him breathing hard.
This motherfucker hella oily. I got it coming. Shut up. Weak ass nigga. Just poured like 5 quarts in here, and this fool just remembered he didn't have the drain bolt in.
At least it's in the container.
Oh, so at least we can recycle it?
Nah.
See, now you need oil.
Yep. Life.
So another reason why today is so special to me is because today is the first day that my grandmother is actually about to be coming to. I don't know what's going on, but this is the very first time she's decided to come to one of my events. So I'm excited about that. Ooh, sounds good. Woo. It sounds hella good, real good. Come on, rookie. Come this way a little bit. And everything just about loaded up. He throwing on the last strap right now. And then we out, baby. We just getting here. We are at the track. And we got this full Paradox here. About to give him some little drift lessons. How you gonna be drifting in sandals, yo?
I brought shoes.
I was about to say.
You know, Paradox always wears sandals, no matter the weather.
It is a bit windy out here. I didn't bring Mother Mike, so hopefully, you know, it ain't too bad for y'all. But we're about to unload these things now, get them teched, and then we good to go. Ready to have some fun, bro?
Right.
Ready to have some fun? Get out of here.
Hey, hold on. Yep. You good? Straighten out. Yeah, you're good. Straight shot.
So look who else is here. What's up, Granny? It's loud out here, huh? Nita got you a chair too.
What you listening to, Granny?
Alright, so I just did 2 laps and man, this shit's hella bouncy, yo. Like, it is hella bouncy. Like, bouncy is, like, it wants to understeer, doesn't like, yeah, car ain't acting right for sure. little like upset, but I told y'all I had a feeling this thing was gonna be bouncy like this. Jamar! One more! One more! One more! What's cracking? Dude, look at how bouncy this thing is. That freaking ABS light and everything is on, dude. Like, I have to get this suspension dialed in like ASAP. Look, the steering wheel's crooked now. Probably a bent tie rod or something because this thing is so jumpy. But yeah, it's definitely some shit going on with the suspension, man, that I need to rework this.
Get out the car! Looks like something broke.
I was like, oh shit, the SR blew up.
Nah, man. I mean, shit, I'm hot lapping the hell out of it now. This poor little SR is like sputtering and shit. If it blows up, I don't even care at this point.
It would be the what? Like 30th one?
Huh?
Said it would be like what, the 30th one?
I don't even care no more. Didn't even want to boost this now. When I want to throw it in, it's like brrr.
Is she done? Babe, is she done?
Huh?
Is she done?
Nah, the motor is fine, but it's sputtering. So, right here, fuel pressure is usually at like 52 PSI, and right now it's like hella fluctuating. So it's probably a vacuum leak somewhere that I need to trace, but I'm done for the day. This ain't doing what I wanted to do, so ain't no point in to keep pushing it. We'll just call it a day right here on this. Like it was just like waiting on getting around it.
I saw you parked out there for a minute. I thought something wrong or something, but
Yeah, nah, it freaking had flooded. So when I had threw it, for some reason the freaking vacuum line had popped off for the brake booster. So when I started going backwards towards the gate, and I didn't have no brakes. I'm like, so I just left the clutch in and it killed the motor. So then yeah,
baby steps.
that's what it's all about. Since it has with the SR in here, there's not really an off-the-shelf coilover. So everything's gonna be valved for a VG. So I'm gonna hit up Phil and see if Phil can make me some custom specs.
Audio hooking up.
Yeah. So it needs to. I'll give him the weight and everything because I have it, and then realistically it needs to be valved like a 240.
Yeah.
Like it's the same weight, has the same motor. So
Yeah.
I just need like 240 valving from Odie, and then I think it'll definitely make that thing go a lot
I
better.
think the fucking suspension brakes.
Yeah. The whole time it's like, if I try to follow like clipping points, what's happening is like, all right, I'm trying to tuck in on the clip, and then it just starts bouncing and wants to wash. The moment it bounces, it spins it out.
It's all good, man. We sure here having fun with it.
Yeah, I'm not complaining at all. Definitely had some fun.
I haven't seen this one in person yet, so I just want to go check it out.
That's all love.
Hopefully, next time we'll be out here again.
Next time we'll probably bring you the bits.
There you go.
See, this is Paradox Vlog Takeover. So let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments how well my recording is. Should he hire me as his new cameraman? Let him know. So at the end of the day, my 240 the only one that's working.
All right, so we just getting back to the area shop over there. So we about to unload this thing, get this in there, and I'm gonna go get some food. After we get this inside, then we got a few things we gonna check on here. Back in the shop, we got this man Paradox over here doing wrap touch-ups.
This is what happens when you let Mike convince you to do one-day wrap jobs.
Paradox exposed, Paradox exposed.
That's why you gotta leave the car leave all week.
Everything sounds good, still runs fine. There's no smoking or anything, but I am probably gonna do a compression test today because this is the first time I've drove this thing a hella long. So just to do a quick compression test later, make sure everything is good. Compression numbers are still the same. And like I said, I got a few things that I need to change on here. You guys seen that this thing was extremely bouncy. Unfortunately, I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to, just because I actually had one of my boys supposed to come through, and he was supposed to be filming for me because today I was trying to focus on. Well, yeah, Paradox is getting footage for me, but he was supposed to come through with the drone and everything and get footage for me, but something ended up coming up to where he didn't get the footage. And like I said, I was focusing on driving and testing this thing out today, so I wasn't doing a bunch of recording. But you know, it is a few bugs that need to be worked out on this thing. You guys know anytime you do a new build, this is the first shakedown on it. Now I have a kind of like a game plan and a plan of attack that I need to operate on this thing, because I know kind of what needs to be done. But it's just these coilovers, man. The biggest problem is these coilovers are valved for a 300ZX with a VG setup. So right now they're just way too stiff, and it's basically oversprung for the weight, and it's just making this thing act like a pogo stick. I get that dialed in. I'm gonna probably do the GK Tech knuckles on here to get a little bit more angle out of this thing, and then we'll try it again. At the end of the day, it was a successful day at the track. Nothing broke, and the car didn't get boofed. So, you know, I'm happy with that. Plus, my granny came out for the first time and was just chilling in my environment and, you know, just mingling and seeing what I actually do. So, it sucks that I didn't get to really display like, you know, my driving skills because of, you know, what was going on with the car. But, you know, I'm gonna get her out to another event. But, you know, I really wanted to show her like, you know, how I am in driving. But with the car and the way it was handled, it was just like there was nothing I could do to get around it, dude. It was like I fought this car all day today. So, you know, back to the drawing board. It's part of the building process. Oh yeah, and then my roof wing flew off on the freeway too, so no biggie. Luckily I have the rear louvers that Acoustic and Society, the ones that they offer, so I'll probably just throw those on here. You know, I have the first set of those that we took pictures of and I did the promo, but they let me keep the louver, so we'll throw those on here. But yep, we didn't want the Wind Factory wing ripping off, so we pulled over on the side of the freeway and pulled that thing off. But that'll go back on later too. But yeah, right now we're getting ready to just do a little compression test. I have terrible luck with SRs. You guys know I've blown up like 9 of these things in the past, so after a heavy event, I like to just check it. Towards the end of the day, I had a little bit of sputtering, but we noticed just now that the coil packs weren't tightened down, so one probably popped up a little bit, which was probably causing the sputtering. But, you know, for a peace of mind, I just want to get this thing checked real quick, see what the compression is looking like, because overall this motor still is pretty fresh, other than it's sitting for a couple years and I wasn't doing nothing with it. All right, crank that soldier boy. All right, yeah. So the last cylinder, 150. Everything's 150. This isn't a high compression SR build. I think this is slightly higher than stock. So stock was like 145 with an 8.5-to-1 compression, and this is a 9.5-1 setup. So I expected it to be about this. When I first had this motor built, it was 150 all the way across, so it's in the exact same condition. She is still healthy. That is a good sign. We're gonna throw this back together, and then I need to get in contact with Field. I'm waiting for them to message me back. That way we can get the suspension and everything ordered for this thing, because I want to take it back out. I'm like in that drift mood. It's like, we back on drift programming. So my whole mindset right now is just drive. Get Aaron's car done and finally freaking drive together. But yeah, we're gonna button this thing back up. And yeah, I'm gonna call this a night, man. I'm about to be chilling. I want to wash all my face. I got tired dirt on it, dust, sand, all that.
I know you had a good day.
Oh, you feel hella sticky?
Yeah.
I've been going too crazy. These niggas too shady. Speed limit 65. I'ma